What's up? So I've recorded 2 videos rather recently, and the first one will go up right after I finish filming this one. But in these videos, I've been opening Top Celebration boxes. The last one was Top Celebration and 2 blasters of Heritage High. This one is just Celebration. Okay, sorry. We're already off to a bad start here. Alright. Let's refocus here. Okay. So, in my last Celebration box, I pulled 2 numbered cards, both of which turned out to be pretty good. The first one being a Dylan Cruz Gold, numbered to 2025. That one goes for around $90 on eBay right now. So that was a nice little hit. And then the other one was a Judge 8-Bit Ballers to 99, and that one goes for about $40 on eBay right now. Not that I will sell that because it is PC. We got a Giancarlo Stanton. That'll go into the PC. Game Day Drip. I said it in the last video. I hate the Game Day Drip inserts. I think they're so stupid. I think the only time players not in uniform should be on cards is if it's an SP or an SSP. Like guys in sweatshirts, guys in suits, whatever the deal is. It should be a short print, not just some insert, because otherwise it's like, this is stupid. And it looks severely out of place with my other, so Julio Peck right here, then an Aaron Judge. It looks severely out of place with the other cards in like a binder. You know what I'm saying? It just doesn't look right. So far, nothing that great to write home about. The base cards are real easily skippable because it is Series 1. That one's to 25. That's an O'Neal Cruz. Holy shit, what is that, camo? That's sick, dude. That's a big hit. I wonder if that's worth something. I mean, you know, years ago, O'Neal Cruz would have been one of the guys you were looking for a couple of years ago. Now, I'm not really sure about that. We've been averaging about 2 numbered cards or 2 hits per box. And a low numbered card like that, I haven't hit a card that low numbered yet. I hit an Ohtani Gold Big Head to 50. That was pretty wild. This looks like it should be numbered, but it's not. Ryan Pepiot, the different uni there. Same code though, so. It's always weird too, like, they do uniform parallels in certain products, mostly Heritage. But so they'll do uniform parallels, like throwback unis. And then you search through the packs, and it's like guys have different uniforms on different teams. So you're like, oh, that must be a short print. Like maybe the Cardinals will have like a player with a baby blue uniform and then also the regular white. And that's not a short print. I've seen that card so many times. The point I'm making with this is like they should all just have the same jersey in sets that have uniform parallels, because it's like way to make me think I got something when I really don't. Acuna, Hoskins, Freddie Freeman, Eloy Jimenez. Man, I remember I sold Eloy Jimenez rookie cards at the perfect time. I sold like all my rookies of him at a time that I thought was like, wow, this is cheap for these. Perfect time. You know, in retrospect, perfect time. You know, we all have cards that we've sold and should have sold for more. And that was like just like Wander Franco, but for obviously different reasons. Like Jimenez has just fallen off. Like if he magically started becoming good again, it would be good to have his rookies, but Wander Franco, like, I sold all his cards literally at a garage sale. I had all my non-PC cards out, and I had a lot at that point. I had like 2-3 boxes of non-PC cards, like just star players, hits, inserts, all kinds of stuff. And this dude came through. He picked out every Wander Franco. It should have been $200-$300 worth of cards. I think I sold the whole stack for like $150. And then literally, no joke, 15 minutes later, the story broke about what Wander Franco did. And I could not have believed. I thought the guy was going to come back and be like, yo, you need to take these back. But he never did. So maybe he didn't hear about it until hours later, and then it was kind of too late. But it was pretty wild, honestly. It was like perfect timing for me. It was one of those times where it's like, wow, normally this goes the other way, and I get hosed, and then a guy becomes a superstar. But that time, it did not. That's a nice Dylan Dingler rookie. I feel like Dylan Dingler's had a rookie card in like every set for the last like 8 years. Is that like a pet peeve of yours? Is when guys have like Jason Dominguez, right? His rookie was in 24, last year's Topps, and he didn't play, right? Like he wasn't even in the big leagues. And now this year is like Jason Dominguez's real rookie year, if you ask me personally, because he's playing, and he's playing every day. This should be his rookie year. In the past, they've done rookie card logos on multiple different sets for guys, I think. And I've complained about Topps rookie cards before, too, and then some guys just never get a rookie card. I mean, God, Scott Efros has been on the Yankees for, 3 seasons now and doesn't have a Yankees card, but he's a Cubs card, pretty sure. I don't know who this dude is. Justin Henry Malloy. Okay. So far we've got one good, solid card. And like I said before, what I've seen from these is usually there's two pretty solid cards. Sometimes it's a relic. I pulled an auto out of these. Westberg, Chance McDermott, Silver, Tovar Skeens. Be nice to pull a Paul Skeens, something crazy. Autograph, that'd be wild. Holy cow, could you imagine? The biggest auto I've pulled besides my Jeter auto was Corey Seager, not a first Bowman, but the year after his first Bowman. Green auto. It was numbered to 99. Sold it for like $300. I also pulled a Tatis patch auto. I forgot about that. I guess that would be bigger than Seager. Maybe. I don't know. Let me know. Are they comparable? Sold them for about the same amount of money. Nothing, dude. Damn. These have been rough. I won't lie. These last 2 boxes, we've got some crazy shit in the dead last pack. So I am still kind of hopeful for that. But unless that Cruz is $50+ I'm not as hopeful. It's not the Ohtani we want to see. Michael McGreevy. All right, last pack. Let's hope for some last pack mojo. As they say, as the breakers say, as those guys who get all the best shit say. Everybody always says the breakers, pull all the best cards, but in reality, they just open so much product that, they're more likely to get the better stuff, I guess. Wow. Okay, so this one was not as good. We did get that O'Neal Cruz, which is cool. And maybe we do have, a secret numbered card somewhere in here somewheres. I don't know. I didn't see one. But we did hit this O'Neal Cruz camo. It's a 25, so maybe that's worth something solid. We'll find out. All right, bye.